Hi, today we're going to talk about the Samsung P2 and the iPodTouch. Both are like the two top touchscreen media players out right now. Now the Samsung P2, it's 1.63 inches by 3.78 by 0.31 inches, and the iPodTouch is 4.3 by 2.4 by 0.03 inches. So you see the iPod's, it is bigger, it's not as compacted as this. They're both pretty slim, really close, same size. Now the iPod is 120 grams, it's kind of heavy. Now, the P2 is only 85 grams, which is considerably lighter considering it's not that much. I mean, the screen size isn't that much smaller. You've got a 3-inch LCD touchscreen on this. And the iPod, you've only got a 3.5 LCD, which is just a little bit bigger. Big weight difference though on them. Let's take a look at them, see what else is different. Alright, let's start by turning the two on. First we'll turn the iPod on. Now the P2. See, the P2 starts up right away. The iPod's still loading, it takes it a minute. Now the P2 runs on the Emoture interface. You see on here it's really cool, you see the different menus flying around. Now we got the iPod on too. It's real simple, basic menu structure. Let's take a look at one of my favorite things with the P2. The menu styles you can change. Menu design. Cosmos, it's one we were using, where you see all the icons coming out. Then we got Matrix, which is a lot like the iPod. We got My Skin, which is real customizable. That and Matrix are both really customizable. What's also real nice on these is you can change the fonts on the P2. You've got 3 different fonts you can choose from. You can't do that on the Apple unless you download a hack. Head back out. And here you just touch what you're looking for, music. Everything here, same thing, music. They both have a photo viewer on them. You can pick, on the P2, pick a photo. Go to the menu on it. And you see the screen on this is beautiful. You can see the image on here really nice. Select as My Skin. Alright, both of these have something in common. You've got data casts on the P2 and you've got podcasts on the iPod. They're both basically the same thing. You both have photo viewers on them. This you have album artwork. When you're cycling through music, you can go ahead and check the different album covers. On the iPod, you've got cover flow, which is similar things, different styles on them. And on the iPod, you have web browsing if you've got the Wi-Fi set up on it. On here, like I said, on the P2, you've got the Bluetooth on it, which is really nice. Now, as far as sound goes on here, let's take a look at what the Apple's got. You go to music, EQ. You just got the Apple EQ. You got a list of different options you can choose. Let's take a look at the P2, see what that does. Go to the music menu. At sound effects, you got street mode. You can turn on and off. It means it can be clearer for when you're walking down the street. It drowns out all the noise in the background. And then you've got your clarity you can set. Then we've got DNSE, which is kind of like the EQ, except it's the 3D music on it. You can go under User under DNSE. Then you set your 3D bass and your EQ, customize it to however you want it to be, which is really cool. I think on here you can do a lot with that. And as far as features, they've got let's go out to the main menu on both of these. Okay, for features on here, the P2, you've got the FM radio. You've got an FM radio recorder, so you can record what's on the radio. And you've got a voice recorder, so you've got your digital voice recorder built in on this, which is really nice. On the iPod, what you've got is you know, like contacts thing, stopwatch, calculator. They both have a calendar built into them. They both have an alarm built in, and you can change the wallpaper on both of them, which is pretty neat. They're both relatively comparable. It depends on what exactly it is you're looking for. As you see, they're both pretty stylish units. Not a lot of buttons on the outside of them because they're both touch pads or touch screens, so you don't need a lot on the outside. As far as some of the specs on these, the audio files played by the P2 are MP3s, WMEs, and OGGs. The iPod's got ACC, MP3, Apple lossless, WAV, and AIFF files. Now the iPod's got Wi-Fi internet on it, but it does not have Bluetooth. The P2 has Bluetooth 2.0, which supports 2 headsets at the same time, so you could, in reality, have 3 people listening to the same P2 at once, which is kind of cool. Video files wise, the P2 runs MPEG-4 SVI and WMV9. The iPod's got MPEG-4, and you've got H.264 file types on it. And the battery wise, the battery, they both run 5 hours of video, so they're completely equal on that. The battery life for the iPod is 22 hours for audio playback. The battery life in the P2 is 30 hours, so you've got 8 hours extra of audio playback on here, which is an entire day at work if you're using it for that or whatever. On the software on these two, the P2, it's running Samsung's Media Studio 5, and this is running iTunes 7.4. That's pretty much all we've got for these. They're both really comparable. Like I said, I like the Samsung a little bit better because it's smaller, more compact, and the Apple screen's not that much bigger where it's gonna make that much of a difference for me, so I'm gonna go with something that's considerably smaller. They're both real stylish, both nice looking. They're both pretty great, but yeah, the Samsung gets my vote. Till next time, see you later.